Hello everyone, Tanak here. Welcome to episode 53 of Building My Industrial Empire in EVE Online. Let's start with the progress report. My net worth and the corporation are now worth 92.6 billion ISK. If you look at my main is at 55 billion. My main alt is at 6.7, and that's my CEO of the holding Corp. The progression here, what you can see from last week, this is, I would say, mostly skill points and a little bit of exploration, Christmas event. So that's about it. This here is exclusively skill point. Guns R Us holding is pretty much stable. A little bit of fuel added in there, and the toy company dropped a little bit. Again, just a little bit of fuel. We didn't run any major industrial operation that brought in a lot of money this week. So this is the progression. If you see, it is more than last week, but we gained 1.4 bill during the week. So not our best week so far, but still moving forward. Now let's continue with the usual format. HR, the corporation is now at 162 member, and as you can see here, well, they are again people that are logging in regularly, so there is still a lot of activity in the corp. And well, yeah, I do need to do some cleanup, but overall, at least more than 50% of the corporation log in daily, or at least have, I would say, like what 60% of the corporation, 70% of the corporation logged in the past week. So it is pretty active. I do need to do that cleanup. I just didn't get to it yet. And it's like some of the name in there, I've played with them a long time, so I kind of got like an emotional thing about kicking them out, but at the same time I should follow my own rule, which I didn't do so far. What else? Industrial operation. Well, as you can see, we are still at war. We have 3 war running. So Pillagrat, which was the first one, Eldon, which joined, and a Warrior of the Blood God that joined. So we aren't running our typical ISEC operation. We do run some production on low sec, but we are trying to minimize the cargo we're shipping to JITA because so we have to rely on outside of Corp out. So it is slowing down our industrial operation, at least from the corporate side. Members still do produce and still do their own stuff, but it is slowed a little bit. An Orca finished this week, so I do have 2 Orca to sell. I haven't put them on contract yet or put them on the market, so I need to do that. A little bit of that was also me. I mean, it's a Cyberpunk release, so I've been I've had a side chick this week where I've been playing a little Cyberpunk on the side just to try it out. EVE is still my main game, but so that's it. I mean, I'm allowed to play other game occasionally. Aside from that, if you look at the war, this one here, I don't even can look at the war report just to see. This one here is well, it's one ship that dies, so stuff happened. The Heldon War, I think there was some JITA kill, but yeah, this one hurt this one hurt a little bit. A lot of that of those kill were, some of them were Jita kill, and I think you got a lot of that were the catalyst, like of those 22 ship. No, actually, that's not that. There's a bunch of battleship. So anyway, a few killed there, and the pillage rat is the one where we're the most under, but that's mostly the rook that we lost when we ref their Fortizar. We didn't follow through on the Fortizar timer as I explained last week. Now, how is the war progressing? Well, our ISEC structure has been refed and pushed to all. So we have the timer here. So it is pushed to all, and it's going to become vulnerable tomorrow. So we will see how that fight goes. I mean, at that point, we'll see. We don't know how we're gonna. We haven't decided yet what we're gonna do with that timer, if we're gonna fight it or not. Probably gonna try at least to form up to do something, but we'll see. Last time Eldon came into I with a pretty significant force, so I mean, there's no point in putting on grid more than the value of the structure. And again, it's not a critical structure for us, so we're pretty much prepared to lose it. There is a core in it, so it is annoying, because we would lose the 800 mil if we lost it, but shit happened. We put it on grid. We knew the risk, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's for our ongoing war. So we'll see tomorrow. If there's a good battle, I will post a battle report about it tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. What else? Oh yeah, this week we did a few military operation. We started after the last episode. We did get a call from one of our blues, strictly unprofessional, who are actually currently at war with Manifesto. So we did send people to help them. If you look here, actually, we don't have anything against Manifesto per se, but our blue asked for help, so we did send people to help. So these two structures got destroyed. So that was the 13th was last Sunday, I think. Yeah, that was last Sunday. So we did join the fleet. On the first timer, we sent a Caracal fleet because our intel told us that Unpro expected bombers bar to show up. So we wanted to be ready to fight bomber. So the job that was delegated to our little task force was bomber protection, but bomber didn't show up. So instead, what happened is strictly unprofessional was there, weapon of mass production. So that's us, Swamp, and Riot attacked those stations. And Manifesto had some friend from Rogue Consortium and Dreadbomb and a few others. So there was this fight that started. At some point when we saw all of that dropping, we started bailing out, and Snuffed Out dropped on top of that. So that was like a three-way fight, and Snuffed Out ended up clearing the structure. If you want to see the operation, actually I did. If you look at my channel on my playlist, I made a special playlist of where I'm adding all the videos that are linked to the guns stories, but that are by other content creator. So, well, guns R Us are weapons of mass production, or even me personally. I'm just adding all those video in one playlist, so you can see stuff that was posted by Rock Hard Revolutionary, by Revolution, when we had the Avenger battle. Stuff that was another creator that I don't know, but posted stuff relative to that war. So I've linked everything in there, the videos from my officer that are filming our fight. So if you want to see that operation, it is in the fight channel. I will link it, or you can get it from the playlist that I've made in. I will link the playlist below, but you can just check my channel. You'll see the playlist. So anyway, that was a pretty fun operation, which where we ended up shooting one structure, and then on the second timer, Manifesto didn't show up, so we ended up shooting the other structure. So for us, it's nothing personal against Manifesto. We're just helping our blues in there, and we don't have any other action planned against them in the near future. So that's pretty much our involvement in that war. Aside from that, well, these are like regular guys getting shot, some Jita killed, some lost to NPCs. This is one gate camp that we did in Bacamia 2 days ago, and another one that we did today. So we do get the occasional good kill. We don't have the perfect kill board. 28% dangerous. So we are a corp. I mean, we're an industrial corp, and we're fighting. So we're developing our teeth. We're teething. I would say we're starting to get better. We're picking up more fight. We are better in fleet battle than one-on-one, and we do lack a little bit of I would say cargo discipline and like. It's like stuff like that. These are like silly loss that shouldn't happen. We do have a few of them, and we still lose a lot of stuff to NPCs. But at the same time, the way I run the corp is I don't enforce like a kill board discipline, and I don't yell at people when they have a stupid kill on a kill board. They get I mean, they're probably already angry enough at losing their ship. They don't need me to yell at them that their fit was bad or it was stupid to go there or anything. We try to educate people when we can. Are people that are more PvP focused. They try to help them progress, help them learn. But at the same time, I mean, you got 150 people in Corp. I'm not gonna follow everybody's ship and say, okay, well, you've flown into Vacamia and you got shot by a gate camp. Shit happened. I mean, you just don't do that anymore. That's the only thing I can tell them. So at that point, it does show on our kill board that we got a more laid back approach on that, and maybe we'll try to enforce that a little more in the future. But I mean, for me, that's not that important. I mean, people do what they want with their ship, and that's it. We run a pretty decentralized operation, I would say, regarding what you can do with your ship. Personally, Tanak is I'm at 40% dangerous. So I'm personally improving my kill board a little bit. It's really not because I'm a good fighter. It's really because I choose my friend and I choose my battle more carefully than I did before. I do get the occasional stupid kill also, so I'm not really the guy to give lesson to anybody. I mean, this easily avoidable. This was like, okay, which one here? Yeah, that was Rome. So yeah, you will lose your ship there. This was a fight I choose to take. That one, I mean, we did kill. I'm ahead. This one here, easily avoidable. So yeah, I mean, everybody, we learn, we progress as player, and that's part of the game. But still, still, I mean, we're moving forward. We're having fun. So that's about it for the war part. We haven't had any discussion about adding another corp in the alliance. I did get a few messages about people wanting to add their solo corp to the alliance. We're not really looking into that. We will probably have like a minimum of 10 member to add a corp to the alliance or something along those lines. I don't want to add solo corp, especially if they expect the alliance to just be there to defend their structure. I mean, I don't mind defending structure of our member. That is a thing that we will do as an alliance, but we want people to be able to contribute enough that it is worth it. So I mean, a solo corp, especially a solo corp that won their structure, will put a more burden on the group compared to what they bring to the group. So it's just the way that we're looking at the thing. So at that point, we are looking more at corporations that are at least have 10 members, because the idea of setting up an alliance was to grow our number faster, to be able to progress faster. So that's where we want to go with that. What can you expect next week? Well, we possibly a fight tomorrow at our structure. So this, and then whatever comes out following that, we will see what happened there. We're going to try to run a little more industrial operation, probably around low-sec. We do want to extend to more low-sec system. ISEC is giving us a lot more problem than low-sec right now. So we've always been pretty open with the fact that we are looking at doing ISEC, low-sec industry, and that I don't personally believe that ISEC industry is really worth it. I mean, you can get relatively safe mining, and that's about it. I don't think you should build an ISEC and refining either. So aside from getting your ISEC mineral, ISEC industry, for me, I don't think it's worth it very much. We do want to get into low more, so get access to more low-sec system. That's what we're looking at doing in the next few weeks, a few months. Now, personally, I've been, like I said, I've been just trying out Cyberpunk a little bit this week, but I'm not giving up on Eve, far from it. I might still play like an hour or two of Cyberpunk occasionally, but Eve is still my main game. And now I got 2 weeks vacation, so I'm going to be able to play a little more there. I've almost finished my my Christmas event. I've almost finished doing that, so I've been focusing on doing that since I cannot do incursion while we're at war. So that was a good way to finish that. But then I'm gonna be able to play a little more on the next for the next 2 weeks. The idea is again to try to push the corp a little bit to increase our progression. So I want to be more involved in game, try to organize more stuff, at least for the next 2 weeks. That's my goal. Also, on the channel side, I did apply to the partner program, but my channel is still a little small. So I don't have I think you need 1,000 views per video, and some of my most popular one do reach that 1,000 views, but the other one are like a little bit lower. So I do get like 600, 700. So I'm a little short. So I was not accepted in the partner program. I can reapply in 3 months. If I can get the channel to grow enough, that will be it. But again, I don't have any goal of becoming a professional YouTuber. This has always been just to tell my story. I might be able to do 1 or 2 more videos. When I do other videos, they're hit or missed so far. I mean, I'm not gonna do stuff just to clickbait, and I've never been really a tutorial kind of guy. There's a lot of people that do much better the tutorial than what I can make, and I recommend their channel rather than redo stuff that has always been done. So I prefer to do original content. That's the way I look at YouTube personally. So anyway, that's just me. So well, that's about it for this week. Hopefully I'll have something interesting for you next week. We're gonna progress a little bit, and you're probably gonna see some real action from us. I would say next month, January. We got some big plans internally. I cannot discuss everything now, but you will get more detail as we progress. So have fun, guys, and see you next week. Bye bye.